A controversial data center project in Bessemer is facing new questions about government transparency. Environmental groups say they had to threaten legal action before the city released a non-disclosure agreement they say could keep the public from learning new details about the project. ABC 3340's Austin Pratt joins us live now. And Austin, you actually looked through the agreement and you spoke with those groups raising concerns about what they say the public still does not know.
Muriel, I'm told non-disclosure agreements are common in economic development, but attorneys with the Southern Environmental Law Center say this one goes too far and question its legality.
The NDA is very broad in scope. It prohibits the City of Bessemer in its entirety from disclosing impacts about the project, including environmental impacts, the identity of the developer or the end user of the data center. And that's very concerning to us because public transparency laws aren't just bureaucratic formalities. They're, foundational to an open and democratic society.
The biggest concern for environmentalists who requested the NDA signed by City of Bessemer officials, including the mayor, related to Project Marvel Data Center, is a clause that requires the City of Bessemer to destroy certain documents.
And so that kind of stuck out like a sore thumb to me just because I'd never seen that in any kind of NDA before. And it seems to kind of be at odds with the general kind of rule that you have to keep these records and disclose them to the public if they ask for them.
Raising questions on if the agreement is even legal.
That's deeply problematic, not just from, the perspective of constituents who elected these folks to represent them, but also in the context of public records laws, because it's clearly illegal for public officials to destroy public records.
The Southern Environmental Law Center says it originally requested the document about 1 year ago, but only received it after threatening litigation.
There are still unanswered questions. Even on the water front, we had some documents that indicate they're initially requesting 2 million gallons of water a day from Warrior River Water Authority. But what we still don't know is that the final amount? Is that the amount for just construction?
And it's not just the water that sparks concern.
It needs 1,200 megawatts of electricity, which is the equivalent of about 760,000 residential homes in Alabama.
I reached out to the mayor's office asking questions such as why the NDA was not released immediately, who made the decision to enter the agreement, why the NDA requires the destruction of documents, and will that comply with open records laws. As of news time, I had not received a response. If or when the mayor's office does respond to that request, we'll update you here on air and online at abc3340.com. Live in Bessemer, Austin Pratt, ABC 3340 News.